Maybe you got lost out here because you were chasing a deer, a butterfly, your hopes and dreams, or you just had to take a big old dookie. Now you don't have your lighter, your compass, or your knife. Most people are going to panic, they're going to run until they're exhausted, and they're going to be even more lost. Survival is not about what you don't have, it's about what you do next. So here is your first rule. Sit down and control your breathing, because panic is going to burn energy and make bad decisions. In survival, we have an acronym. It's called STOP, S-T-O-P. Stop, think, observe, and plan. So I'm going to figure out, should I move or should I stay? And that's going to be dependent on a lot of factors, such as how much daylight I have left, how much water and food do I have, how big is the area that I am in. If it's a large area, then it's going to take me a lot longer probably to get out of here than if it's a smaller area. If I am going to move, I'm going to look to those features, the landmarks, such as hilltops, rivers, streams, and mountaintops. I know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, so I need to be able to walk in a straight direction because I'm going to find something quicker walking in a straight line than if I'm walking in circles. Listen to nature. It will give you clues. You just have to hear them. If you decide to stay put and not move, we're going to have to build a shelter. Here's a simple debris shelter, which we made out of a fallen tree, branches, bark, and leaves. Remember that you want to insulate from the ground up because the ground is going to steal your body heat faster than anything else. And this will protect you from the wind and rain, and that's what your shelter needs to do. Now that I got my shelter built, my next thought is going to be, what about fire? I don't have a lighter, but is fire out of the question? Not necessarily, because maybe I have eyeglasses if it's a nice sunny day, a mirror, or anything that can reflect it, such as a watch face or a phone face, to direct that light to make a fire. I don't have that. Maybe I have spare batteries somewhere and I can connect the contacts and start a fire that way. I don't have any of those things. I still got my boots and shoestrings. Yes, I don't have a knife, but with a rock I can hollow out to make a bow drill. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you've never done fire that way, this isn't the time to do it because it's going to create a lot of frustration and you're going to lose a lot of energy. Now it's time for signaling. I want to look for open sky because what's probably going to save me is a drone or a helicopter. So you need to be seeing what I'm putting out. Now remember, everything you want to do in threes, 3 whistles, 3 fires, 3 signals. So I want to do X's and I want contrast. Contrast is king here because if they can't see it, they don't know. So maybe I'll do 3 charred X's with branches, or I'll take the bark off them. Anything I could do so that if they're passing over, they see that distress signal. You can also use bright clothes. Again, contrast, contrast, contrast. Next thing is water. Gravity's your friend. Go downhill and listen for running water. And when you find it, don't drink straight from the stream. Either boil it or filter it. And you can filter it with moss, charcoal, and sand. If you are going to drink straight from there, sip it and drink from where it runs the fastest and not where it's stagnant. Out here, attitude is the difference between survival and becoming a headline. You don't need a knife to cut out the fear. You don't need a lighter to spark determination, and you don't need a compass to keep moving forward. Survival is not about luck. A calculated survival, we call it fate. Fitness, attitude, training, and equipment. Obviously, the higher your fitness, the more likely you're going to be able to get the F out of here because you can move faster and you can move harder. Attitude. With a horrible attitude, you're going to be out here crying like a little bitch. We say embrace the suck. Just live it, do it, and be it. Training. The more training you have, the easier it is to build your shelter, the easier it is to purify water, to make fire, and to land navigate. Equipment. Obviously, the more equipment you have, the easier it's going to be to live out here and to get found. This is Calculated Survival. Plan to survive, refuse to die.
Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. Visit us at calculatedsurvival.com to purchase products. Plan to survive, refuse to die.